Chef, it's great to have you in the building.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here all the way from Houston. I love Atlanta, so I'm happy to
All
spend
the
time with
way
y'all this
from
morning.
Houston.
We are so honored.
H-Town.
And we need your help. I mean, maybe not you.
Okay,
I need
all
your
right.
help.
Come
sorry,
on now.
sorry, it's me.
Well, look, any recipe you need, got it on my website, and anything you want, like just to figure out, you can go check it out on my TikTok, and I try to make it easy for everybody at home.
Yes, because some of us, we choose not to follow the instructions that are written by the chef. So we'll talk about that later. But let's talk about this, because you're in Atlanta. I always ask this question because everybody says Houston and Atlanta are so much alike. How do the food scenes compare?
Well, I'm a little biased, but I must say that everything that I've had here is really good. I always say, like in Houston, you can stumble upon something really good, and I feel the same way about Atlanta. I was at Ponce Market last night, I believe, and I had some good stuff. It was really good.
So I know you must be so creative. You are very creative in terms of your cooking, but I appreciate, I'm not that creative when it comes to cooking. I need that assistance. I know you have your own ideas. So you try to make it very simple.
For sure.
I appreciate that. So do you have some kind of general tips for folks who, like me, like I'm not really confident about my cooking, but you know, you offer some great seasonings, things that we could just keep it simple and make it happen.
I always say just keep it simple. I always just kind of stick to what you know and then work on enhancing it from there. I always say start at the bottom, work your way to the top.
What has it been like for you since you got off the hit show and now you've been doing your own thing, creating a lot of content and whatnot? Because I don't know what it is, but people absolutely love cooking content and cooking videos.
And what's funny is I get a lot, it's like, I save all your recipes, I just don't make them, I just like to look at them.
I do that too.
And I just think that creating a space where you can have a community in food is so important, because food is like a love language. And so when you can see people cooking, they enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, now that kids are back to school and everything, you have a couple of things that, you know, may make lunchtime, make the school day a little more exciting. Like you've been talking about your pizza bagels and your recipe for that.
Yeah, so I just kind of also try to like change a little bit of the things that my mom used to make for us. Growing up, it was 4 boys in the house, so she was making spaghetti on Mondays that lasted us till Fridays, or pizza bagels when we got home. So I kind of try to do things that my mom did for us, but kind of elevate them.
Talk about this. Where did your love for cooking come from? Because when I see the videos, and I've seen some of them on TikTok, I can tell there's a passion there. And it's a serious passion. Like I said, I like to cook, but I'm not like super passionate about it.
Yeah.
But you are. Where did that come from?
Definitely my grandpa. He is somebody that kind of taught me like everything I know, starting off with just like, oh, taste the spoon, and then what do you think it needs? And then we go on to like cleaning shrimp, and then you just kind of elevate from there. And so he really was one of those people that was like, come on in the kitchen, help me cook. And it elevated into, let me put him on my TikTok. Everybody loved him. He came on MasterChef. Gordon Ramsay brought him in there with me.
Wow.
I mean, I was full circle.
And is that brought in a lot of Creole influence too from your grandfather as well,
so
right?
my grandma, she was Creole, and she taught him how to cook.
Oh, wow.
And so she passed away earlier on in my life, and then I learned everything from him. And Creole was just kind of something that we always ate. Crawfish etouffee, the gumbos, he was known for his gumbo. And he wanted to make sure he taught me how to make everything. That way a little piece of him would always be here.
That is so incredible. So you brought your seasonings in. I'm not gonna lie, I want him to bring some plates up in here, because I know you throw down, my guy. But I'm gonna give you a pass this time. Talk a little bit about this, because this is incredible that you have your own stuff.
Yep, so I started my seasoning business back in August of 2022. It was one of those things where everybody would be in my comments like, oh, when you gonna cook for me? And it's like, I can't cook for everybody, but let me figure out a way to get a little piece of me in everybody's kitchen. And I kind of came up with these seasonings just so that people could at least have the flavor.
Well, and that makes it great for people like me who are maybe not as talented cooking, that I could just lean on this a little bit.
Definitely, and it's gonna add a little kick, a little flavor. I like to add a little garlic pepper to just like all the veggies, and then all purpose can be put on all the meats.
That is some good stuff. Well, Chef Kolby Kash, thanks for being with us
today.
Congrats on all of the success. We'll continue to follow you on TikTok and whatnot, and be sure to